Good afternoon, welcome to Jandera. I'm Gerwin and today I'm setting up a basic aquaponics system. At least I'm starting to anyway. So I'll show you what all the parts are. This particular system that I'm setting up is actually a balcony unit that you can get from Murray Halam from Practical Aquaponics in Australia. He does these fiberglass beds. It's not actually where we got them from. So there's Murray's details. That's not where we got it from. We got it secondhand from a friend of the family about 8 years ago. This was actually how we started our aquaponics journey, using this system along with 3 bathtubs on hardwood frames. So that's how we started our journey with aquaponics. And I'm setting this bed up for my boys to use as part of the Shed Wars Youth Division stuff, and also because I want another aquaponics system and I've got all the parts. So at the moment what I've got happening is I've got some water. The sump is basically filling up with water at the moment. So this is a very, very small system. So this is a balcony unit. You could have this in an apartment block. So it's called a balcony unit. You can get much bigger systems but from Murray, but yeah, we've always used DIY systems. And we even the people we got this system from actually expanded their system using bathtubs. Now, the smallest aquaponics system that they recommend to be able to have it so that your pH level and your water level and your temperature levels and all that sort of thing are reasonably stable is to have 2 bathtubs. So you can use a bathtub as a garden bed and a bathtub as a sump. This is a slightly bigger system than that. Unfortunately, the person we bought it from had actually put a whole heap of extra holes in our sump, so we need to fill those up so that so this sump will actually hold more water. But with this system, we're actually going to have a 1,000-litre IBC set up as the fish tank. And I'm going to have at least 1, maybe 2 garden beds on it. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to use the bathtub or whether I'm going to get one of our half IBCs. But for this video, I'm wanting to show you how the Bell Siphon works, because what we use is gravel. So we use this 3/4 inch drainage gravel at the bottom of the bed, and then we put hydrogen clay balls on the top, and that's the growing media, and that's where the bacteria live, and the bacteria are the real powerhouse of the entire system. So, but once the gravel's in there, you can't actually see how the Bell Siphon works, and that's what I'm wanting to show you. So this part is called the shroud. So it stops the gravel from getting into the Bell Siphon. Then this here, this is the Bell Siphon, which is basically just a pipe with an end cap on it. It's got some holes down the bottom to help the siphon stop, and then you've got the standpipe, and the standpipe goes down and then comes out the bottom there, and you have this pipe coming out here, and this little bit here, you have that on the pointing upwards, so it creates a bit of back pressure and helps the siphon to start. But I'm going to fill this up, so I'm going to turn the pump on and I'll let you see how it works. So I'll be back soon. Turn the pump on. So basically with this pump, I've got it so there's water going into the grow beds, and I would normally have that water flow a lot lower, and I've got the other water going into the actual sump. But in the interest of time, I've turned the water pressure up on that so that it will fill this bed up a lot quicker. So otherwise it takes quite a while to fill the bed. And I'll leave everything off for now. So now some people will use floating raft systems. I haven't actually done a floating raft system seriously. I've dabbled with it a little bit, but nothing serious with it. I've always had the gravel media because you need somewhere for the bacteria to live, and you need something to hold the plant roots. So the gravel media works really, really well. I will put the shroud on because then I can actually start putting some gravel in. So I might pop you on a tripod and you can watch the water filling if you like. Okay, so I didn't get much gravels done, did I? So as you can see, the water is, and I've got to push the standpipe over a bit too in my exuberance to put the gravel in. So you can see the water is just starting to go over the standpipe, and it is actually coming out that end, and it's going as rapidly as it is because I've actually got the water flow up way too high. So I'm going to turn that water flow down a bit. So that's the general water flow that you want. So now that hasn't started siphoning yet, but when I put the bell on, so this is the bell part of the siphon, I'm going to put that on, and once that fills up, takes all the oxygen out of there, it'll actually start an automatic siphon and drain the grow bed. So as you can see at the moment, the siphon hasn't quite started yet. There is water coming out, but it's not the full siphon yet. Now the full siphon's starting. So now you'll see the grow bed actually drains quite quickly. It's not super fast, but it's reasonable speed. You can see it's starting to slow down now. It gets to the bottom of the standpipe, and it will actually automatically shut off, provided I don't have too much water going there. And now it's all stopped, which will mean now the garden bed will start filling back up again. Now that'll actually all happen a lot quicker when the garden bed is full of rocks. So, but at the moment it's not full of rocks. That's going to take some time, and I'm not going to get all that done this afternoon. I'll have to do that another day. But yeah, anyway, so that's how the Bell Siphon works and the start of the new aquaponics setup. Have a great one. Bless you.